What's up, everyone? Welcome to the JRose Experience. I'm your host, JRose. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm really excited about today's episode. We have two really dope lyricists from the group called Davision, Brooklyn-based hip-hop group. We have Alex Devoe and Lex On God, and they're joining us to talk about their solo projects. And then later on, we're going to sit together and try to solve that equation of friends plus business equals hell yeah or hell nah. So we're gonna dig really deep into that. Later on, we'll also play our special random improv game off the top, and you'll have a chance to play and have some fun with us too. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with our first guest. You're tuning into the JRose Experience, where creatives come to keep growing. Welcome back to the JRose Experience. I'm your host, JRose, and I'm here with my first guest, Alex Devoe, Brooklyn-born musician. He just dropped the album called TDT Volume 1, and he's here to talk about it. Welcome.
First of all, if you're not listening to TDT, I don't know if you're deaf or if something is wrong with you, but I feel like you really should be listening to TDT. Now let me stop.
Where's it streaming?
It's streaming on everything. So it's streaming on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, blackpeoplemeet.com, everything.
Black People Meet was on everything. Okay, excuse me. So, what does TDT stand for?
Well, it has three meanings. So it stands for that damn television. It stands for the Devoe tapes, and then it also stands for the demons talking. So when I initially made it, I wanted it to be three completely different experiences. So for this one, it's like a very smooth sonic approach to it. And then the second one, I can't speak too much about it because I'm in the process of recording it, but I want it to be a trilogy, and that's going to lead into my debut.
Okay, so it's like a trilogy, and it's all gonna piece together into one big project.
Yes, ma'am.
So now you said it has a smooth sonic sound. What were some of the things that influenced that sound for you?
Well, I might throw you off with this, but one of my big influences was Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson?
That's actually one of my favorite artists ever, Michael Jackson. I like
legend.
A lot of R&B. Yeah. For this one, I listen to a lot of J. Cole, Kendrick, Travis Scott, Young Thug. I just listen to both sides of the spectrum, and then I also added my own spin to it because I do this thing I like messing with my vocals.
Okay.
I feel like you can convey a lot with just how you deliver your vocals on certain tracks, and you can have a bunch of different emotions as opposed to just rapping is one thing, but getting someone to feel you is a completely different ball game. So that's what I was trying to do with this thing, and I think I did a good job with it.
Really? Yes, you did. I actually heard a few tracks from the album.
What was your favorite one?
Why you who's doing the interview here?
You got it.
You see? But yeah, no, it's a really dope album. The whole vibe is great, and I like that you experimented with your voice because I was a little surprised. I was like, oh, he sings too? Oh my goodness. So that was a really nice surprise. So what made you decide to do music seriously? Because I know that, a lot of people, young people that want to do music, but
yeah, they do feel like a come up, and there's nothing wrong with that per se. But for me, I feel coming from where I'm come from, and I'm just a good listener. So I feel like I have a lot of stories to tell, and I have a lot of voices that I want to represent one day, even beyond music. So I feel with me, music will be a good stepping stone, so I could represent people and be people's voice and be their strength, So I feel I could really do that with my music.
Well, what are some of those voices that you feel you need to stand up for?
I'm gonna start off and say obviously, Black voices. People that are young, people that are in college, people that have their whole lives ahead of them, but operate with a sense of uncertainty or feel like they have to live up to a certain standard, based on societal. point of views. People that like to have fun, people that party, because I'm a party animal. Like, I be throwing house parties all the time too.
Oh my God, what's your family say about that?
It's like a high and by conversation, basically. Like, I'll show them the video, the recaps of like the shows and the house parties, and they be like, "Oh." Like, my mom, she be wanting to crack a smile so hard, but like she'll never say nothing until it's like a full-time thing, and it's gonna get there real soon. So
you're gonna just keep having parties in your mama's house?
Yeah. No. I don't do it in my mom's house. First of all, my mom would kill me if I did that. No. I throw house parties like around like the city, and I also throw like shows. Like the next one, I'm gonna throw like around spring break. Like, I'm gonna do a little weekend like house party. Then I'm gonna do like the performance, because like we have this thing called 24/718. Where like one day I want it to be like a festival where like it highlights like the up and coming like authentic New York talent, like
I love that.
me, Davision,
Davision.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about that, because I like that you mentioned that. Perfect segue. See, he's with me right now. The vibe. So you're part of a group called Davision, right? It's a collective of
4 of us. Yeah.
4 of you guys who are lyricists and singers, writers, all that.
Oh, she's trying to call us an R&B group. She's trying to call us H-Town. That's crazy.
Nah, they rap, they got bars, but like a lot of you guys are multifaceted. So how did you get started in this group? Was it something that you guys just got together organically, or did you have to like do like trial and error where you had people in the group then drop and stuff like that?
Well, these are my boys, like, first and foremost. Like, obviously I knew Manny since like junior high school. So, but like it was initially between him and Alex, Lex On God. So they started the group, and then I came in third, and then there was another dude that Alex went to high school with called Kai Austin. He's nasty, by the way. And then we all just kind of clicked up, and then we all boys, and we all like to make music. We have a good head on our shoulders. We make good music. So it's like, it just felt natural. It's like brothers, like, doing our thing together.
Yeah. So. And how did they feel when you decided to do a solo project? Was it something that, like, were they supportive of that?
It's crazy. They promoted it like it was their own project.
That's what's up. That's real love right there.
Yeah.
That's real support. It's hard to do that. A lot of times you hear, like, that groups, kind of feel a type of way when someone wants to go out and be an individual outside of the group.
Now, we understand that we all are a group, but at the same time, we all are very special and unique, and we all come from different neighborhoods, Well, me and Manny, we're from the same neighborhood, but even so, like, we all, like, have different perspectives we want to show, so we also want to, like, represent the individual. So no matter what, we still going to support each other.
Yeah. What's, like, the most unique aspect that you bring to the group?
Oh, man, that's a good question. I'd probably say I'm probably the dog of the group.
The dog?
The dog. Like, I'm the person that, if I gotta get it, if I want it, I'm gonna have it type.
Yeah, like the.
Like, if I want it, I'm
necessary.
Yeah, I'm gonna get straight to it. Like, I'm gonna skip sleep. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to meet this deadline. They'll do the same thing too, but like, I'm very aggressive when I want to get what I want, and for the most part, I always get what I want. So.
Look at you. Okay, heard you. So I'm gonna ask you a fun question.
Talk to me.
So if you had an unlimited budget, right? What would your next music video look like?
First of all, I would probably go to Atlanta, and I would just shoot for like a week straight.
In Atlanta.
Cause
where in Atlanta? Why Atlanta?
There's a lot of land out there. And there's like a lot of different scenery that I can take advantage of, both inside and outside. And I could create like a real experience. Like if I had like an unlimited budget, like I would just try to shoot Infinity Wars Part 3.
So your video would look like Infinity Wars Part 3?
My video would be crazy. I love, visuals are so important to me because they complete the entire experience. So like with the videos that I'm gonna roll out for TDT, it's gonna be like an experience, and it's gonna like correlate to like the project and what I've been trying to do. Yeah. So that's what I try to do with visuals. Very nice.
Visuals are everything nowadays. So yeah. Do you have any visuals out for TDT right now?
No, I'm about to drop Greenlight in March. Nice. And then I'm gonna drop a couple more videos and like a little short film sort of that I've been working on for like a little bit. So.
Really? On what? What's that about?
Essentially, it's based off of the song Currency. So, like, I'm going to be going around interviewing people and talking to people. Well, I'm doing that right now. And basically asking, you know, what's valuable to you? What do you see as currency? Because, like, for different people, it's different things. So, for one person, it'll be, like, money. Another person will be, like, time. I'm one of those people. I value my time. Like, because time is not a recoupable asset.
No, it's
so,
not.
Like, yeah, so it's just going to be, like, you know, different perspectives on, like, what people see that's valuable to them.
Really nice.
And that's track 2 on the project, by the way.
Where'd you get the idea to do something like that?
That's hard. I don't know. I like everything that I think of is just really based off of impulse.
Yeah.
So I just randomly think of it on impulse, and then I just like go straight forward. Once I think about something, like I'm like, I gotta go full.
Yeah.
You know, full force.
Nice. So I definitely want to hear a little bit of that TDT Volume 1. You think you could give us a little taste of that?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Wonderful. So we'll be right back with a performance from Alex Devoe. Stay tuned.
Y'all family.
I've been on my way 'cause you've been looking for me. Yeah, you've been looking for me. No, I ain't hard to find, that's if you're looking for me. Had to keep my cool, had to blaze that roof. I've been on a mission, had to find my way to you. No one knows me better, learn to struggle like you do. Before my mama, for my granny, 'cause I see the thread in you. Okay, that green light. Guaranteed to see the them like you. Okay, that green light. Jesus saw that regal set us through. Okay, that green light. Tempted, I can't live my preachers through. Okay, that green light. What you waiting off for, make a move. Okay, that green light. I've been down that hurt for road before. Okay, that green light. Know to fight these battles on my own. Okay, that green light. These demons and these blessings on the way. The NY state of mind and have me think the world is good. What's the kamikaze, how I'm dropping bombs. Had a mission, know that we gon' get them gone. You sweet, that sugar ray gon' hook them on. Just another way to say that we gon' get them drawn. Just that button every day, since you button every day. That elephant that's in our room is still a donkey of the day. No one knows me better, learn to struggle like you do. Before my mama, for my granny, 'cause I see the thread in you. Okay, that green light. Guaranteed to see the them of you. Okay, that green light. Jesus saw that regal set us through. Okay, that green light. Tempted, I can't live my preachers through. Okay, that green light. What you waiting on, gon' make a move. Okay, that green light. I've been down that hurt for road before. Okay, that green light. Known to fight these battles on my own. Okay, that green light. These demons and these blessings on the way. The NY state of mind that had me think the world is yours.
Check out my people at Regal Star Apparel for some dope hoodies, t-shirts, sweatsuits, and more. I really love their style. Their designs have this creative yet classic artsy vibe to it. Their clothes is comfortable, affordable, and it's just all around dope. And all our viewers and listeners can get 10% off when they use code JRose10 at checkout. Shop Regal Star Apparel at regalstaronline.com. Follow them on IG at Regal Star Apparel. Welcome back to the JRose Experience. I'm your host, JRose, and I'm here with my next guest, Lex On God, another Brooklyn-born, amazing creative person. He has an album that's out titled 3, the number 3, and he's here to talk about it. Thank you for coming onto the show.
Thank you for having me here.
I'm so happy you were able to make it. So, I want to dig into your background because I think it's really interesting. Your cultural background.
Yeah.
So your family's from Ghana and Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
So it's good. Ghanaian or
Yeah.
Jamaican.
Yeah.
See, I was trying to practice before the camera started rolling, but obviously I didn't practice good enough. But yes, what was it like growing up with those two different cultures, and how did that impact kind of your style in music?
Well, interestingly enough, I was actually raised on my Jamaican side for the most part.
Okay.
But I definitely did spend time on my Ghanaian side, my dad, because my parents separated. So my Jamaican side is really what gave gave me the introduction to music. So my mom basically just played all kinds of music in the house, like Sam Cooke, you know, the Temptations, the Manhattans, Bob Marley, all types of music. And then me, you know, being Ghanaian as well, which is like the culture is just really music.
Yeah.
That was just, you know, something that I already had in me. So like when I was in elementary school, I used to play the djembe, you know, the African drums.
Okay.
Yeah, so like.
Oh, word?
Yeah, so.
Look at that.
You know, I even got some music too that's kind of like Afro-popish because I want to like make sure I touch on my cultural roots and whatnot.
What does your family say about you pursuing a musical career instead of like a medical career or something that's like 9 to 5, you know?
Honestly, they actually support it, surprisingly. Right?
Really?
It's really funny because I wasn't trying to keep it a secret or anything like that. It was just like I didn't want anybody to know and judge me, even though I don't really care too much. But they found out, and then my cousin told me they made a whole group chat
to talk about
WhatsApp,
you.
talk about who's gonna be the manager, who's gonna be the security guard, and this and that.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just found out about that like not too long ago. So that really made me laugh, and it made me feel good too, because you know not a lot of people would, you know, I guess push that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm doing anything bad.
No.
But it's not something that's ideal, like getting a job or whatnot.
Yeah, normal 9 to 5. So tell me about your EP3. Where does the name come from?
Oh well, basically the group they came up with the idea. I don't know if it was Alex or if it was Manny, but they came up with the idea to do a countdown series, and without even they didn't even ask me like they didn't tell me. Yeah, they just kind of just told me, and I'm like, okay, all right. So
they were like, you're number 3.
Yeah, they said you got to pick between 3 and 2, and I'm like, well, I'm definitely not doing 2 songs, so I went with 3. And yeah, you know, yeah, that's basically how that came to be. I really had no choice.
So, just to go back, Lex On God is also in the group Davision, with Alex Devoe. So you guys are 2 out of 4.
2 out of 4, yeah.
But your countdown is
5, 4, 3, 2,
and then 1 is all of you together. Look at that. I
yeah,
love
that's
that.
coming soon, yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how you're able to maintain some individuality within a group of other talented people.
Well, I mean, the beginning, like the whole basis of the group was to be individual artists that just come together, you know, as one. Kind of like TDE. Where you have all these well, not even TDE, I guess Black Hippie. So you have all these individual artists who have their own styles and own ways of just, you know, forming this art, but they come together and like they work in sync in like such harmony. So it's like me, I'm still trying to like find myself as an artist and my sound. But like Alex, I think he has his own sound already. And so does Manny, you know. So it's like,
why do you feel that you need to find your own sound? Cause
like when I first came in the game, I guess it's like I was doing just straight up lyricism, like just straight up boom bap, just straight that was it, right? And then now, like if you listen to my music, like it's R&B.
Yeah, you be singing.
Yeah, some soul stuff. So it's like I'm singing now. Yeah, so. You know, I feel like I'm taking some time, you know, getting to it. I'm actually currently working on another project where I'm actually starting to form my sound a little bit more. So.
What are the things that you do to develop that? Where do you go? Like, how do you explore to find these things that you like as far as sound wise?
I think it goes based off of the music that I listen to. So like, I listen to a lot of I listen to a lot of everything really. So anything that I listen to that makes me want to make something like it or like just has me grooving, I just say, all right, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I don't really
What's
care.
your latest discovery?
My latest
Yeah, like one of your...
I didn't know I could be so high, like I could bring my voice at such a high pitch because it's so deep. So I was I was in the studio and like I was just listening to it before I came here too. One of my songs that I just recorded, like, I put my voice to like the highest pitch until it like cracked.
Really?
Yeah, so.
So you hit that falsetto like that?
Yeah, so I'm gonna make sure that y'all not gonna hear when it cracks. But yeah.
You're gonna work on that now.
Definitely, yeah.
Didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's something I came across. I didn't know I could do.
Was that in the middle of like a jam session?
Yeah, so basically I went to the studio like 2 days ago, and I stayed there for about 8 hours, I believe.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like 4 hours. And like we was just going through songs, and I said, you know what? F it, let me just do my thing. Let me, you know, see where I can go. You know what I mean? So, yeah, that was a pretty good discovery.
So what's something that you learned being part of a group that you think maybe you wouldn't have learned if you were doing this by yourself?
I learned a lot of things, really. I learned how to put logic over emotion, because when it gets to it, when it's time to execute, you have to put logic first, because at the end of the day, it's not just you on the line now.
Yeah.
You got to think about not just yourself, but everybody else that's around you that's going to either benefit from it or, you know, I forgot the word that I'm looking for.
Or like be affected by it.
Yeah. So like I learned that. I learned, you know, management skills in different forms, different aspects. And just how to be organized and just maneuver as not only an artist, but like a business person as well. And just how to treat people. You know, always want to treat people the best way possible and how you want to be treated with respect. So yeah, being in a group, it taught me a lot of things, but those are just like a few that really stuck out to me.
I got a fun question. Who is your creative boo? Like, who are you creatively crushing on right now?
What do you mean, like?
Like, I guess a celebrity or an artist out there that you just are like in awe with, that you.
You know who I really like? I was just talking about her too. Oh wow, well that's her name, her.
Her.
Yeah.
I love her.
Yeah, she's really talented, and I was listening to her music. I'm like, wow, yeah.
Okay.
I gotta
Creative boo alert.
That's a fact.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what it is. You know, I'm still single, so you know. I'm doing my thing,
okay.
You know?
Somebody tag her in this post. Let her know that Lex On God is available. Okay, and he sings too. They could do a duet. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So, you ready to give us a little bit of that Lex On God vibe?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yay! Okay, we'll be right back with a performance from Lex On God. Stay tuned.
Lex is back in full effect. Before we talk about sex, can we recollect the amount of time I spent looking at this glass of wine? I spoil you like a bag of fruit, cause with you is dollar signs. So can I ride with you? Cause you tryna ride on me, so can I slide in you? Cause you tryna slide on these? What the fuck, but I'm cut, so what's up? We fuck, you suck up, the nut is up, the tree. When you climb up these stairs with me, I open up your third eye and just watch what you see. Look at that reflection, girl, do you see the beauty? And I'm standing right behind it, do you see what you need? I'm a smooth young fella, dressed in chinchilla, or maybe faux fur. Come meet my chauffeur, I take you on a ride, just right between your thighs. I have you screaming the truth while I watch your body lie. Come on, you know what you want from me, and you don't wanna talk about it. You know what you want to see, girl. You know what you want from me, and you don't wanna talk about it. You know what you want to see. Yes, I said whatever.
Okay, so anyone that knows me knows that I'm not a big makeup person. So when I have to get all glammed up, I go to La Creme Faces. I can only go to somebody that I can trust with my face. They specialize in glam makeup and even special effects makeup. So you could be turned into the beauty or even the beast. So make sure you follow them on Instagram and make your appointment today at La Creme Faces. Welcome back to the JRose Experience. Thanks for tuning in. We have both of our guests back now, and we're gonna chop it up a little bit. We're gonna get really deep into a really interesting topic. And the topic is, y'all ready for this?
Yeah, go for it.
Friends plus business equals yes or nah. All right? So I really want to know, and especially because it's interesting that both of you obviously are in a group together and you're friends. So the both of you would have some really great insight on this, and I really want to know.
You want to start this off?
What's your opinion on that?
I mean, I'd say this. I feel like business and friendship, it can definitely work. It could definitely work. It just depends on who the friends are, who the people are in the situation, and what the business is, and if they're educated or experienced with doing business, to a point where it doesn't really interfere with anything,
And you know what it is for like a lot of friendship and business things is like friends think that they don't have to uphold like a certain level of professionalism because like they know you. So like the stuff that they'll try to pull on you, they won't pull like on like someone that they don't know because they know they'll cut them off. But like with you, they think, oh, we got some leadway. Oh, I can keep messing up, and I'll be all right because you're still my boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that leads to my next question. Like, what are some of the reasons why situations like this fail so often?
I feel like because people don't the people who are in the situation, they don't respect the fact that it is business. Like you said, people take advantage of the fact that they're friends. So it's like, oh, I can get one over you, or like this is okay, I can let that slide. When really and truly, at the end of the day, you got to remember there's business in the mix now. So you have to respect it. If you sign a contract, the friendship goes out the door. Whatever's on that contract is what it is. You're gonna have to respect it and uphold to it. And you don't want to violate that contract. It could be, not really saying like just a contract. I'm just speaking
like an
like
agreement,
a certain level of standard.
Yeah.
When people think, oh, yo, I know you. It's my boy Lex On God. He gonna let me rock. They come like an hour later. They gonna promote it. They'll think that they can get in free. They gonna say, yo, 10 people. Yo, pull up. Yo, I know the person. Yo, you can get it for free instead of like actually respecting the business. Cause like I respect your craft, even though we're cool and we're cordial. And, like I consider you my friend. I'll be like, I still want to support you.
Yeah.
But like a lot of people think because they know someone, they always want to get something free out of it, and it's like really insulting to the person that spent all that hard time and effort and hard work, to organize everything just to think, oh, they're gonna get something free or they're not gonna respect it,
Friends, why are you taking advantage of us and taking us for granted? We're creatives.
Hey man, if your friend doesn't
business.
if your friend doesn't respect the business, truthfully, that's not your friend, that's your acquaintance. That's how I see it.
I mean, they could still be your friend. It's just
if it's important to you, in my opinion, I feel like if it's important to you and they see it's important to you and they still don't respect it, that's someone that doesn't respect your boundaries.
I feel like they can still be your friend, but they just have to stay as a friend. They're not your business.
You can't break bread with them. Nah.
Like they're not your business partner or whatnot.
So do you think that doing business with family is any better?
No, that's worse.
Yeah.
And we from the Caribbean, so we go to church and everything. And you're like, where's all the money for the susu? Like,
Susu money.
Nah, you stupid. Nah. I mean, it works. It's rare that it works. Like I said, the people have to uphold to what they're agreeing to. So if you're doing business, you gotta know there's a time and a place for everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta be able to make sure you know how to separate the two. Like, don't even think of this person as your family member because we've seen, like Puma and Adidas. Those guys are brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, as you can see, I think they had creative differences that
cause them to separate.
Them to separate. Yeah.
So what would be like the golden rule for people to follow so that
don't play with my damn money.
They
It's easy as that.
don't play with my money?
Yeah.
Don't think it's sweet out here. Respect me like how you respect the IRS because I
don't even think people respect the IRS.
They don't until they see all their money is gone, their tax refunds is gone and everything. They got to audit. That's when they're gonna respect it. You gotta make it easy for a lot of people sometimes.
So how would you handle cutting ties, like business ties with a friend? How would you go about that?
That's on you. This
Oh, man,
He
yeah,
said that's on you.
yeah, I've had my fair share. I'd say, honestly, I always treat the person with respect, no matter even what they did to me. Because at the end of the day, whatever you put out there will always come back. And you got to always know how to handle yourself as, just a business person. So it's like, if you do something to me or, you don't show, you have lack of respect for the business that we're doing, I'm not gonna be all friendly about it. I'm gonna be very assertive, but at the same time, I want to make it clear that you know what you've done right and what you've also done wrong.
Yeah.
And why I don't want to work with you, at least for right now.
Yeah.
And I just try to make that as clear as possible because, in this day and age of social media, people will take that and try to mix up your words and throw it out there,
They'll
very
screenshot
manipulative.
you. They'll, they'll mess with your character and they play with your credibility, and that's nothing. That's play with out here, really.
How would you go about it? You seem like you just be like, yo, it's,
honestly,
it's a dub.
No. He's a lot better than I am. I'm horrible. Like, honestly, I call people out on they mess like real quick. Like, I could know you for like 10 years and I'll say, yo, why did you come like an hour late? You know what? I don't even want you to deal with this no more. Get out of my face. And I really will do that too. Because every successful foundation needs someone like him, and they also need someone like me that's not afraid to hurt feelings. Like, I'm not scared to hurt your feelings.
You're more like, I'm gonna hurt your feelings in a
I'll be blunt with you. I'll be like, yo, you messing up, and you're not gonna mess up this whole grand scheme that we got going on. So I'll be the bad guy. You could hate me, but at the end of the day, you're not gonna mess with what we got going on here. So I don't mind hurting feelings.
Yeah, I'm being more like him. Like I'm catching myself doing that more so because people don't really have too much respect for you when you're
nice. Yeah. You cordial. People think it's sweet until you make an example out of it. Then it's like, oh, bro, I was just playing. Oh, give me another chance. I'm like, nah, get the I didn't curse though, but
yeah, I mean that is, I feel you, that is what it is. I mean, a lot of times, like I said, friends and family, they take us for granted. They don't respect the fact that our creative process and our artistry is actually a business as well, especially those who are taking it seriously. So, sometimes they want to come up and pull up to your event or your show and they don't want to pay or, or they say they'll help you with a project and then all of a sudden last minute they can't make it or they flake, and it's difficult. So I feels you. Mixing business with friends is very difficult. Whether it's tax season, the holidays, or whatever falls in between, you want to make sure that you're being smart with your money. So go visit my girl, Queen Candace, at the Queen Blueprint to learn how to gain your financial freedom. You could get a personalized debt payoff plan, a full financial overview, and learn to repair your relationship with money. Smarter money moves are waiting for you at www.thequeenblueprint.com or call 877-387-BLUE. Use code JRose20 for 20% off of all our financial services. All right, guys. So you ready to play a game?
I'm ready.
I'm just processing
nervous
right now. Yeah, I'm a little nervous.
All right.
I'm horrible.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. We're going to play off the top, our random improv game. You guys can play too. Get a pen and paper, whatever it is you need, and leave some comments and let us know how you did. So you ready to pick the game?
Oh yeah, let's go.
All right. I got my cards right here. Let me shuffle them.
It's like a magic trick.
All right, pick a card, any card.
All right. Always gonna pick from the top.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm seeing is hip hop. Guess who?
Yay! Hip hop. Guess who? I've been dying to play this game.
Let's go.
Okay, so I have this huge. It's probably like 30 pounds. Hip hop culture odyssey book.
Looks like the book of life.
It is the book of life. Hip hop life.
She got all of my parking tickets.
All your parking tickets.
And I don't even drive. That's the crazy.
So I'm gonna pick a random page in the book.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be an article about a hip hop artist, and you guys have to ask questions to guess who it is.
Okay.
Ready? All right. Ugh. I need like an assistant to like hold this book for me. Oh.
Yeah.
This is good.
You about to open the book. Huh? Like, let me see that real quick. Oh, yeah.
Let me see. All right. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I was born ready.
All right. Who's gonna ask the first question?
Are they from the East Coast?
Oh man.
Yes.
Are they from the tri-state area?
Yes.
Is it Biggie?
No.
Is it Nas?
No.
Wait.
Alright, my bad. I went to Price's Right mode.
Are they from New York?
Yes.
Okay, damn. All right.
Are they from Queens?
No.
Are they from the 5 boroughs?
Yes.
Are they from Brooklyn?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's all right. Busta Rhymes?
Yes.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That was so good.
I was good. I was gonna get some Jay-Z.
That's crazy. That's a
All right. Let's do another one. Yo, I can't believe you got it. Out of all the people in Brooklyn.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Nah, Busta is
All right.
Yeah, definitely low key gold.
Okay. Ready? Questions.
Are they from the East?
Yes. East
Okay.
Coast.
Are they from the 5 boroughs?
Yes.
Are they from the Bronx?
No.
Queens?
Yes.
Not
Nas.
50.
Wait, what?
He said, you gotta ask.
Oh yeah, is it 50?
No.
Is it Roxanne?
No.
Yeah.
Is it Nas?
Yes.
Oh, oh my God. That's actually one of my favorite rappers. I used to listen to Illmatic and like it was written every day when I was in high school.
Classic.
I got off the train. I looked at the projects. I said, "Oh, here we go. Yeah, history right here."
All right.
What's that locations though?
Last one, because you guys, this is the tiebreaker, okay?
Yeah.
Last one. You got one. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Question.
Are they from the West?
No.
From the East?
Yes.
New York?
No.
New Jersey?
No.
Philadelphia?
No.
Okay,
Damn,
then.
you lost me.
Florida, or are they down south?
I was
Yes.
about to say, yeah.
Atlanta?
Yes.
Atlanta?
150,000?
No.
Damn, that's my guy right there.
Big
too.
boy?
That's my thing.
No.
Are they from the 2000s era?
Yeah.
All right, so that means they're a bit of the 90s too. Okay.
Ringtone era?
Ringtone era.
Yeah, you gotta be very specific about that too.
Atlanta.
Ringtone Atlanta. There's like 5 people I could think about.
Yeah, Soulja Boy.
No, it's definitely not him though.
Come on.
Is it Chingy? No,
No.
he's not from down south. I'm wilding.
No.
He's from LA.
Do they have a Grammy?
I don't know. Let me read the article.
Comedy from Chicago. I was gonna say that shit too.
Damn, Atlanta? Damn. I guess this is what Andre 3000 meant when he said they got something to say, because...
Is it Bun B?
No. Still relevant.
Nice.
He's still relevant.
In
Oh, okay.
maybe not so much music, but yeah.
Is it Rick Ross?
No.
Oh, is it Jermaine Dupri?
No.
You gonna say Jermaine Dupri? Nah, let me not disrespect him.
Come on.
Is it Master P?
No.
Oh, is he from Atlanta? No, he's from New Orleans.
He's not from Atlanta. No.
All right, I'm gonna give you a clue.
Wait, T.I.?
Yes.
There you go. There you go. I'm here, baby.
I'm not saying that shit.
Finally.
That's what I do.
I'm about to say that shit.
They love me in the South, I tell you that.
Oh my God. All right, you took it.
There you go.
Hey, Debbie.
There we go.
All right. So we're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna ask one last question. This is how I like to end my show. I have a strong feeling and belief that creative people are magical creatures and we're like superheroes. So I want to know, what is your superpower?
Oh, shoot.
He's a Pisces, so you know he got a long list of some bullshit.
I think my superpower is, I think I have 2. I can freestyle off the top, and I'm very versatile. So, yeah, I think those are my superpowers.
We're talking about physical superpowers or
whatever.
like musical superpowers?
Creative, your creative superpower.
Okay, that's tough. Cause truthfully, I feel like there's no better option than me. So, truthfully, that's what I feel. But,
truthfully. Oh, I'm weak.
I would say that I'm just so versatile, and then I would also say that like my vocal range is like unmatched. Like I can just do just about anything with my voice if I want to.
Yeah. That's true.
Wow.
Yeah, so I can go on like old school beats. I can go on newer school beats, and like I can make it really sound like something that your favorite artist would say. Even though I want to be your favorite artist one day.
Aw.
That's gonna be real soon.
Yes, amazing, amazing, amazing. Well, guys, thank you so much for coming on the show. Please
having
let
us.
our audience know where they can find you.
Well, you can find me on any and everything, and I always like to say you can find me on blackpeoplemeet.com. I'm there, you know, Lex On God, as it says, LEXONGOD. That's On God.
You can find me on Alex Devoe anywhere on Instagram. It's I am Alex Devoe. You know, go on Spotify, everything Alex Devoe, and you can find all of us at Davision 718. So that's DAVISION 718.
Amazing.
Make sure y'all stream TDT. Nah, make sure you stream his new joint. It's coming out like next month.
There we go. See how they. I love it. The love is real. You guys can follow us at our new Instagram, JRose Experience. Please hit subscribe on that button in our YouTube channel, the JRose Experience. And thanks for tuning in. Keep growing, guys. Peace.